Hello, and welcome back to Morrowind with Ragasha, where we left off here in the Alskar Inn. I just sat down on a cushion, and we've been told by Hasor Telvanni that he rather likes poetry, and he is the man that Kai sent us to get information from about the Nerevarine cult. Well, in order to win his favor, I suppose we should go and see if we can't buy a book of poetry from the local bookseller. Hodis Colonis.
What now?
Yes, people here won't like me because I'm Telvanni, and they are veteran. The guards won't anyways. Building Rune Ragasha, new here? If so, I can tell you what services are available and where. No, I'm looking for a book of poetry. Sourcing Bonnie, yes, the Ashlander Trader. Bibliophile. Likes poetry. I have a few such volumes here, I believe. Words of the Wind, Ashland Hymns, The Five Far Stars. Around here somewhere. Ashland Hymns. Sounds like something an Ashland would like, considering, because, you know, Ashland Hymns. Common Disease, Book of Blight Diseases. Ashland Hymns, well, that's also 225. I don't suppose that Words of the Wind, or whatever the other one was, would be any cheaper. We have here, Words of the Wind is 200. The Five Far Stars. $200. Oh, it's only 25 extra. Gosh. I'll give you a scroll time vision. Lower that down to 200 for me. Thank you. What helmet is that? I don't quite recall. It's got metal plating on the outside. I don't remember it having that. Must be a new thing. Oh, well. I wish Jesus for that. We have, apparently, the, things are dying down. It's a tower up there. I don't know what it is. But the noise is so loud. Yeah, see,
Make it quick, Kajit.
Look at your helmet. Yeah, this is what they normally wear, isn't it? They wear that. Anyways, we got a book of poetry for this man. Excuse you. Yes, what is your business with me? Yes, I have a thoughtful gift for you. This is a gift for me. I'm amazed. A copy of Ashland Hymns. Simple sentiments, simply stated. I gratefully accept your gift. My people have never loved the written word, and I lament their ignorant scorn for such common yet potent magic. I thank you, and I honor your courtesy, Ragasha. It would please me to return your courtesy by answering your questions. What would you wish to know about the Ashlanders and the Nerevarine cult? They worship the great Ashcan Hortator Nerevar Moon and Star, who in ages past destroyed the evil, godless dwarves and banished the treacherous Dagothar and its foul host beneath Red Mountain. The cult is of small consequence in Ashlander worship, and only among the Ursulaku do its followers have any influence. Other Ashlander tribes share the sentiments of the cult, but regard the Nerevarine prophecies with suspicion and skepticism. The Ashlanders. There's too much to tell. Here, take these notes. I've written here what you should know about the Ashlanders and the Nerevarine cult. But most of all, if you're visiting a camp, there are things you should know about courtesy and challenges among the Ashlanders. And since you asked about the Nerevarine cult, perhaps you'll be interested in my views on the Ashlanders foreigners, because a guiding passion of the Nerevarine cult is their hatred of foreigners. Most Ashlanders wish all foreigners and their false gods could be driven from Morrowind. At very least, Ashlanders wish the foreign devils would leave them in peace. Ashlanders think it shameful to attack unarmed persons, but they will kill without hesitation an armed person who offends them or their clan laws. Excuse me. No Ashlander is full enough to make war against the Empire. However, if such a war might be won, many Ashlanders might cheerfully give their lives to win such a war. Interesting. What about the Nerevarine prophecies? I've heard it said that prophecies foretell the return of a reincarnated Nerevar, who shall drive the foreigners from the Ashlands and who shall cast down the false gods of the temple, and restore the true worships of the ancestors. It is a dream that would appeal to every Ashlander, but is still the ancient legend, and little more by many Ashlanders, myself included. Ashlander worship. All Ashlanders in a tribe, young and small, are born into the ancestor cult of their clan. The Nerevarine cult is different, though. It is a very small cult, with only a few wise men with the gift of prophecy, and a few holy warrior heroes who guard and protect the seers. Sol Matul, Ashkan of the Ursulaku, is the warrior protector of the cult, and Nabani Mesa, also of the Ursulaku, is the oracle seer of the cult. Ursulaku. The Ursulaku are the Ashlanders of the northern Ashlands and the West Gash and the northwest of Vvardenfell. Ashkan's Sol Matul is their chief, a brave and respected warrior leader, and warrior protector of the Nerevarine cult. The Ursulaku camp moves with the herds, but usually lies close to the Sea of Ghosts. Challenges. When challenged for sport, it is acceptable to decline. When challenged for honor, it is shameful to decline. Honor challenges come from events given in speech or action, or may represent customary formal challenges of status or ritual. Anything you need to say about courtesy? Anything to say about disturbing dreams? Perhaps it means nothing. It is peculiar, the tall figure in the golden mask. It puts me in the mind of the golden helm of the Ordinator, but that does not seem to fit the spirit of the dream. My people take careful account of dreams, but only a wise woman can tease from them their meanings. So, we've got what Caius wants. And these notes he gave us. Saint's Body's notes. Saint's Body's notes. The following are notes on the Ashlanders and the Nerevarine cult prepared for you by Hasser Saint Zabani. The Ashlanders are the direct descendants of the Almeri peoples who followed the prophet Veloth into the light, and Prophet Veloth into the lands we now call Morrowind. The Ashlanders retain the modest nomadic life and simple ancestor worship of their forebears, and despite the soft lives and decadent worships of the settled greenhouse dumber cultures, the wastes are harsh and unforgiving, and we are a hard people, but there is beauty and honor in our simple lives, and the snobs of the temple and great houses are fools to dismiss us as crude savages. Ashlanders and foreigners. Most Ashlanders wish all foreigners and their false gods contribute. Yes, he talks about that. It's under courtesy. He talks about that as well. He talks about the challenges and the worship of the Nerevarine cult and the Nerevarine prophecies and the Ursulaku Ashlanders. So, quite tired. I've recorded, well, this will be the third episode, I'm staring right in a row, that I've recorded tonight, and I must say, I'm quite tired. I must also say, I'm not sure I care. So, we're going back to Battle Where are you? She's looking for hired help. Mercenary. I'm afraid I don't really have the money for mercenaries. We have 656 gold, which is less than I thought we did. I thought we had 800 or something. We did, until I gave him the book, I suppose. So just take these notes back to Caius. See what he's got to say about things. Did we ever buy a rope in Malmar? Surely this is one of the first places we stop. Granted, I don't know. We'll go without here about more if we didn't. Bucket of water. Also, another reason I wouldn't want to upgrade just yet to next version of Tamriel Rebuilt, as I don't know how that would play with Morrowind Rebirth. I assume it'd be fine, because I think the Morrowind Rebirth patch that I have for Telvanni simply affects Morrowind Rebirth by changing some stuff in that and not really affecting how Tamriel Rebuilt. Otherwise, I think I would have an older version. Guys is just staring at us like we're crazy. Are you here to discuss your orders, Rakasha, or something else you want? I'm here to discuss my orders. Thanks for your report. Keep Sansabani's notes on the Ashlanders. You'll need them. I'm promoting you and sending you to the Ursula camp to speak with Solmatul and Nabani Mason. But before you go, I think it may be time to tell you what's going on. The Emperor and his advisors think you have the appearance of meeting the conditions of the Nerevarine prophecies. That's why you were pulled out of prison on His Majesty's authority and sent to me. So you can satisfy the conditions of the Nerevarine prophecies to become the Nerevarine. Here, this is a decoded copy of the coded package you gave me when you arrived. Read it later. It should explain everything. As you'll see in the decoded package, the Emperor and his counselors say you have the appearance of satisfying the conditions of the prophecy. Do you really satisfy the prophecy? Are you really the prophesied Nerevarine? At first, I thought we were just supposed to create a persuasive impostor. Now I don't know what to think, but I'm sure of one thing. This is not just primitive superstition, and we will treat it seriously, just as His Majesty commands. So Sansabani says Solmatul and Nabani Mason are Ursula camp, the heads of the Nerevarine camp. So I'm sending you to speak with them. Tell them your story and have them test you against the Nerevarine prophecies. As heads of the Nerevarine cult, they can best judge whether you satisfy the prophecies. When you've spoken with them, report back to me. Here's 200 drakes for expenses, and pick up essential supplies at Fort Moonmoth. Before you go to Ursula camp, see Samutus Vunus and Crulius Pontanian at Fort Moonmoth. I've asked them to put aside some potions and scrolls for you, courtesy of the Emperor. In particular, you'll want to cure potions. I hear the blight is very bad up north. Use the Divine Intervention scroll if you find you're over your head. It will get you safe to an Imperial cult shrine, where you can heal, refit, try again. Ursula again. Saint Sabani says the Ursula... tiredness is beginning to blur words together. Anywho, let's press on. Saint Sabani says the Ursula camp lies close to the Sea of Ghosts, north of the village of Margon, on the northern coast of Vvardenfell. The fastest, smartest way to reach Margon is to take a silt stride from Balmor to Elbrun, and from Elbrun to Margon. In Margon, look for a scout named Nuleno Tatus at Margon Outpost. She'll be able to tell you how to reach Ursula camp. Blades. Yes, the blades. I know there's a... Once you get promoted, usually it'll give you a promotion kind of reward or whatever. Right, but those were the good old days, eh? Believe it or not, I was an apprentice once too, but that was a long time ago. Disturbing dreams. You're worrying me, Ragasha. You're not going loopy on me, are you? Word of advice. In Morrowind, if you have disturbing dreams, the temple says you are crazy, and they want to lock you up. And if you have disturbing dreams, and they think they mean something, then the temple thinks you're a prophet or witch, and they want to lock you up. So take my advice, and keep a lid on it. Indeed. Orders. As I say, go to Ursula camp, speak to Solmatul and Nabani Mason, tell them your story, and have them test you against the Nerevarine prophecies. As heads of the Nerevarine cult, they should be able to judge whether you might be the Nerevarine. When you've spoken with them, report back to me. Never prophecies. The package you gave me described the prophecies' conditions, and you seem to match them. An orphan and outcast, a youth born on a certain day to uncertain parents, standard vague prophecy stuff. Like, see, that would be nice to have a Nerevarine in our pocket. At least one would not like to be in anyone's pocket. Quote Ragasha, just in case, but the Emperor and his advisors seem to think this prophecy is genuine. Whatever a genuine prophecy is. Whatever a genuine prophecy is, we're going to take it seriously. Aren't we, Ragasha? I suppose it'd be more of an aren't we, Ragasha? The Emperor and his counselors say you have the appearance of satisfying the conditions of the Nerevarine prophecy. I'm still skeptical, but it's hard to believe this is all just coincidence. Indeed. Decoded package. Oh boy, more reading. Spy Master Caius Crusadis, Knight Errant of the Imperial Order of Blades, Director of Imperial Intelligence of Vvardenfell District, East Provinces. I have the honor to acquaint you with His Majesty's wishes concerning Ragasha, an individual of no rank or consequence. Ragasha has been released from prison by His Majesty's authority and sent to you with this missive. Ragasha is to be entered as a novice in the Imperial Order of the Blades, and is to serve under your absolute authority as you shall see fit, except insofar as His Majesty's particular wishes are concerned. His Majesty's particular wishes are as follows. A local superstition holds that an orphan and outcast, a youth born on a certain date, uncertain parents, shall unite all the tribes of the Dunmer, drive out the invaders of Morrowind, and shall re-establish the ancient laws and customs of the Dark Elven nations. This orphan and outcast is called in legend the Nerevarine, and is supposed to be a reincarnation of the long-dead Dunmer general and first counselor Lord Indoril Nerevarine. Ragasha has the appearance of meeting the conditions of this local superstition, therefore it is His Majesty's desire that Ragasha shall, insofar as is possible, satisfy the conditions of this ancient prophecy, and shall become the Nerevarine. Though this prophecy is indeed only an ancient local superstition, His Majesty has taken counsel of this matter with his most expert informants and confidants, and His Majesty is persuaded that the prophecy is genuine and significant, either in its entirety or in its several parts, and he earnestly demands you treat this matter with the utmost seriousness. Certain aspects of this ancient superstition are described at the end of this document, and further materials will be forthcoming by courier at the earliest occasion. It will, of course, be necessary that you acquaint yourself better with the details of this ancient superstition from your local sources. Since this matter intimately concerns Ragasha, it is expected that you will employ Ragasha to gather information on this subject. His Majesty has taken a great personal interest in the legends and prophecies of the Nerevarine, and eagerly awaits your reports. I have the honor to be, sir, your most humble and obedient servant, Calabrio Bilianus, Personal Secretary of the Emperor. Fascinating. The game was rigged from the start. Let's go see about getting passage to Alvaroon. Although we're not going to take Silt Strider there, because that would cost money. Let me take a magical pad in the Mage's Guild.
There's someone watching me. I can tell.
Don't have to yell at me. I'm only passing by. Let's avoid that there. And let's go into the Mage's Guild. Look at mages. Let's talk to Ajira. And let's see what the Ajira has to do. Well, let's see how much money Ajira has and how many fortified magic potions we can celebrate. Ajira knows that Ragasha is a good friend of Ajira. Alright, I suppose. Fortify willpower 40 points, that's not bad. How many of these do we really have to have? I was gonna say 3, let's say 4 just in case. 136. Beetle shell fragments. I wonder how many different colors of beetles there are around. So we have 2 different. I wonder if we can get a red beetle shell fragment. Oh, come on, Ajira. Give us like 150 for that. 155. Ah, thank you, Ajira. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. 1011. I believe I can hear the birds tweeting outside. In real life, not the game. Okay, 69, 29. The Bone Lord for 75. So we should be able to cast that theoretically. That's something we should work on. We should work on Conjuration. And since we should work on Conjuration, why don't we work on... You know what, we gotta go to Alvaroon. Let's do this somewhere else. I was gonna say let's do it in the temple where the shrine is. We just restore magicka, but I feel they wouldn't take too kindly to me summoning skeletons in the middle of the shrine. So let's not do that. Oh, what did the mages go care? I summon stuff. Let's just do it where it won't bother anyone. Let's go back here. Ahem. Yeah, what was that? I wonder. Yeah. Trapped us up. Brilliant. Oh. Money's money, I suppose. Anywho, aside from that little detour, let's summon a ghost, shall we? Hello? Yes, much like your friend Skeleton, I have, your soul's going on a bit of a journey. Involving, elemental burst. Brilliant. You've trapped a soul. I believe these are, gosh, rather valuable, actually. Common Ancestor Ghost. What is that chance skill on? Chance skill's 26. Well. Call this an exploit, but I call it use of game mechanics. As well as magic training, really. Things considered. For indeed, that is what we're using it for. We're using this to train our destruction, our conjuration, our mysticism, and our enchant, all at the same time. Hello. Yeah. Right, we want to be training destruction. Using elemental burst. The soul. Goody. Well, we now have 2 skeleton skulls. And since we do, make an enchanted item. The expensive ring. How about we have this one? Slow fall on self. 1 point. I suppose it doesn't have to last that long. 60 seconds, we'll have 40% chance. Maybe this is a mistake. Let's go with 45. I'm just gonna call it the Snowfall Ring. You've successfully created an enchanted item, and your enchant skill has increased to 27. Is there anything else we can make? We can enchant our pants with anything. We have. My attribute. Speed. On self. Shall we say 10 points for 30 seconds? 12 points. No, we cannot. Did I unequip my pants? It did. Oh well. Now, what we could do. That's regular soldier. That's regular soldier. That is not. This is what we want. Enchantment. 1. Brilliant. Is there anything interesting you can do with an enchantment of 1? Lock. Actually, get it quite high and get a lock of 19. You know what? For the sake of trading, let me just say that this is the Wayblock robe. Brilliant. 52% chance, higher than like 30 or whatever the last one was, and fail. We have this, but let's save that for something better. Yeah, let's put on the cool robe. This thing is great. I must admit, at some point I'd like to play a character that is not Vegeta or Argonian so that I have full use of helmets and boots and shoes. Avum Vvardenfell, yes, please take me to Margon. Margon. Oh, Mar's not here, that's for sure. I believe that here is the captain. Margon is where I told us to go, right? That's why it comes. Camp. That's Margon. Margon is take Soul Strider from Power Room. Nevermore. At the Margon Outpost. You there. Shilaporan Zamarasur. Can you tell me where the outpost is? Tower Shrine, the famous Margon building site, is on the east, surrounded by a wall and 3 watchtowers. And a straight house is up on the steps and through the gate at the northwest end of the village. Margon Outpost is on the southwest side by the west gate and the Strider Port. Soul Strider service goes to Aldrune. Nisus Cool. The main road leads to the main road south to Aldrune runs farthest west. The back road runs closer to Red Mountain. Right. Strider Port. Oh yes, probably this long building is it. That makes sense. Who are we looking for again? There's a smith over there. Smith. You're not Smith. Oh, it's Barrow. Can you repair my staff? Oh, no, it's very expensive. In my pauldron. Barter. Well, over here, I'm sorry. Those are worth 10 gold. I paid 55 gold for some prongs. Keep going. Stupid prongs. Let me see. Saren Seraphil. Oh, training. Nothing interesting. What weapon? Long blade, short blade. It really would do to get some training in short blade. You know what? While we're here, we will get a point of short blade. Even as our hit
What
chance.
was that?
Oh, that's interesting. We just restored our health from hitting a practice dummy. Can I get one more? Okay. Hit chance could be worse. Good to know that we can restore a bit of magicka from smacking a practice dummy for the day. Can't trade. Drill master, training condition, local militia, teach citizens the basics of block, spear, and long blade, but mostly I concentrate on athletics and acrobatics because conditioning is the biggest weakness of the citizen soldier. No point teaching them to fight if they pass out after a short job and full kit. Okay. Lena, take this. I don't suppose that could be you. Yeah, it is. Lena Tatus, hello. Training, plate athletics block. Yes, I'm looking for the Urshulaku camp. Urshulaku camp is due north from Argon, but high ridges line the way. From Argon, head east past the Soul Strider, then take a trail north to the Foyada Bonidad. Follow the Foyada northwest to the sea, the shipwreck at the seamount. North of the Reen is a landmark. Swim east around the headland, past east through the ruins of Esther Nabit Ashby Shrine. Avoid danger here. They're powerful and aggressive. Urshulaku camp lies east of the ruins, inland and below Hollow. I see. Fascinating. Well, few danger. What do we care of a few danger? Urshulaku camp. It's like directly north of here. Well, suppose roads are made to be followed, but a straight path is always quicker. So let's just head as directly north as we can. How are we doing for time? About 30 minutes to go, approximately. That's actually. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. You see, this should be, we'll really understand, right? Episode 29. I was hoping perhaps to record 4 in a row tonight so that we can round this off at a nice 30 episodes. I should mention the Daedric Shrine. Is, I know I see a Dwimmer ruin up ahead. Cave. One extra point of short blade. Let's test it out. And our frost spell, perchance. Frostbite. Terrible. Ah, it's a make mine. Let's see you there. Whatever. Interested in make mine. Yes, hello. My sword health. Touch. Target. That's not destruction. Do I have that? Oh, fireball, right? Yes. Fireball. Oosh. And then a great fireball. There we go. Much better, much better. Let's avoid that Kaguti. entirely too steep. There's multiple of them. Let's avoid him nonetheless. Oh gosh. I like the gold, please, thank you. Try and avoid the wildlife. Goals. Now we've got a mage on our hands, I see. Frostbite, shall we? Have to come up here, madam.
You will die! Now you die!
I'm sorry, but I absorbed that nonsense. A pair of expensive shoes. Psst, over here!
There is no escape.
Magical.
Your wounds are great.
Casting the spell.
Die.
Casting the spell. That's because I'm silenced. Soul's hunger. No, you don't. Salmus Kash Mamadu. Mamadu. He's awesome. Oh well. Worth a shot. This is poison. No, that's destruction, is it?
You're beaten.
Something got reflected onto me. Probably drain speed. Shirt, plump pants, chitin bow, chitin dagger, set of chitin armor. 50 gold. There we go. Made the whole thing worth. And a hack lily. That actually is not there. That's not nice. Bread and egg. You know what? Kill review. I'm gonna stop for a second. And some egg and bread on fire. We'll just say that he cooked the egg on fire. Not much. You know what? Add a bit of skeleton. Now we've got a nice meal by the fire. We've killed some Ashlanders. On our way to see some Ashlanders. Fireball is a wonderful spell, isn't it? Anything else interesting? Let's see. We could do with making our ranged elemental burst, I suppose. Something use for us, unfortunately. no, that's not straight. I thought the legs were just weird from distance. Oh, hey, look, cave. Ew. I'm not silencing myself. Silence for 10 seconds. Your magic and health. Cast will strike, extreme speed. Isn't it supposed to be casting on them, unless everything just has reflected or something? Oh, get down here and fight me, then. Poison costs 9, I believe. Fireball. That's less. Yes, yes. I guess it does it to me. It just absorbs their stuff. We got a surprising amount of magic from it. Praise him. Oh. What was this? Yasamsi. Well, apparently the Taylor Yasamsi has magical crystals. What should we find? Oh, boy. Why did you come over here? Is that a big? Is that a big one? It looks red. Maybe it's just the firelight. Thank you. Soul trap one. No, thank you. Yes, I'm sorry, but I'd like the soul trap. Soul trap. I'd like some skeleton as well. Oh, a fire clamp. Soul trap. I'm pointless to be using. Well, I assume he's gonna be resistant to fire, so let's use frostbite instead. Yep. Thank you. Very, very weak spell, I must admit. Use up some of these garbage potions real quick. Skeleton. Stab him to death, would you? Chomp, I suppose. Do I have anything? I don't have anything decent, do I? Really should invest in some spells that are decent. Nerevarine. Woody. Range creatures. Restore health. Don't we have Heartfield? Dude. Suppose Soul Trap is ridiculous. It's not key. Aha! Absorbed. Ah, absorbed. Get wrecked. Absorbed. Ah, absorbed. Come here, I want your soul. Yeah, I don't want your soul. I don't care. No, let's not use the dagger. So just silence myself. Where's my frost magic? Oh yeah, you don't like that, now do you? Okay. Why don't you come over here? Go quick save. Yes, come here. Come here, I'd like you to meet someone. I don't know his name, he never told me. I'd like you to meet his brother.
Now Stupid!
Thank you. Thank you. So, I'm not track any common soul gem. We should really get some more soul gem, shouldn't we? So for sure that we have places to put it. Souls. That'll be our next lunch, I suppose. Elemental brute. Elemental burst fire, that's useful. Elemental burst shock, also useful. And frost. Let's food salt. Okay. Salen's Vivification. Cure paralyzation, poison, and disease. Insight. Purify intelligence. Wonderful. Don't think we can do this. So, what we can do. Again. Where's our open 50? I should have just used Great Open. Look at the difference. Oh well, never mind, I suppose. Potion elements. Cheap. Resist fire, frost, and presumably shock 20% for 30 seconds. Potion for quick speed. Darkest darkness. Nagaster Katabat. Nagaster Katabat. Alright, well, no some of those. This is what the telekinesis is for. Wizard's way of dealing with problems. You're probably a greater soul, but we're going to try and get her. She doesn't sound too happy. Go get him. Billy. Really hard as well. And not that guy. Perhaps a distant cousin.
I should enjoy watching you take your last breath.
Why don't you come out here?
Embrace your demise.
Beat you over the head with my staff. Yeah, with a dagger. I'm a true wizard. I have a staff.
Embrace your demise. It's over for you. It's over for you.
I disagree. Gosh, for gosh, it's lethal with the staff, apparently. Steel Jink Blade. Paralyzed for 10 seconds. She port by straight. You can. Oh. That was fun. Still healing. Each class pop. Okay, so wizards. Get up with this. Daedra, gold, skull, glass jug, sip cups. Where is my Wait, open. I'm so scared. Security is going to increase to 14. Blank paper, corpse preparation. 2. Sheep restore fatigue. Organ restore fatigue. Well, speaking of which, we could take the approach and scrolls, couldn't we? I wonder if that would be a worthwhile prospect. Hey, wait up here. A skeleton. With silver longsword. Silver longsword, actually. Kind of cool weapon this thing. Cool looking, that is. Oh, gosh. Cool gloves as well, actually. Oh, gosh, a drink. Crap out of it with the stack of wood. Come here, you foul creature of the ocean. Put you down with my spell and stick. Trade construction, I suppose. Anywho, anything of interest? Huh. What do you know? Nothing. Anyways, continuing on. I believe that may be all there is to see in Yasumsi. And we have time. That's another 8 minutes. Approximately. Let's go see about what time is it? 1 AM. Why don't we rest inside the cave? Rest inside the cave and get started in the morning. Have the raw meat for breakfast. Get a bit of cold. Scratch rolling the lip to since it's on the ground, now it's a corner. Covered. I think I can get both of those with greater fireball. 10 feet to target. Let's see. Oop. There's our instruction skill leveled up. Let's pull out yield souls under. Stab a couple with braces to death. Little magicka. Yes, yes, hello, come here. He's not having enough charge. That's pretty good. Use Surgeon Darkbat. Short blade wielder per se, but since we have it, might as well train it. Conditions getting lower than I'd like. Well, at least we have the theme song playing again. Ooh, a Deja Ruin. Dwemer Ruin, Deja Ruin in the background. I meant to say that Dwemer Ruin, not Deja Ruin. What town is that down there? I think that's cool, isn't it? Aishulaku camp. She mentioned something about a Foyana, and this looks like a Foyana to me, so I assume maybe on the other side. Oh, where is that? Because these are replenishable. Let's charge souls under a little bit. This is a ghost. Did nothing. I don't know how much charge it uses, but maybe just a 4. I should have plenty of magic potions, but 17, you never know. You go through one dungeon, you probably go through 7, so a little bit helps. Weird thing with the lighting. She also mentioned that the shipwrecks. There are a lot of them, aren't there? Yep. And potentially the second best track in the game, besides the theme, is this right here. I believe it's called The Road Most Traveled. And very, very good. Greater Fireball. What did they do? 34 magic left. 2 more uses of it. Niche down there. Shipwreck, as she mentioned. Now, considering West is like, whatever this region's called, Shigor right now. Yes, I assume we're going east. Oh, dear. I could have just looked at the map and figured that out. Perhaps I was enjoying the music. Fortunately, Cliff Racer didn't care. Anywho. This check's not bad, actually. Yeah, like shipwreck. Great, I got 15. Well, I guess these gotta be used at some point. Oh, we have Medusa's key, don't we? Ooh, perfect, grand. It's just grand, isn't it? Cruel Charm Bolt. Arrow of Wasting Spark. Skooma. Jesus Christ, understand, right? I don't know what Skooma does, but it does fortify speed and strength. Oh, ooh. I was wondering what that was, but it was just the niche. Kind of scared the crap out of me. Oh my gosh. Wind salt, yes. Nether salt, yes. We'll go with our later. Salt, troll slime, racer plumes. Anywho. Shouldn't be breathing. Ah, Telvanni, resin. Good. Apparently they had a whole of good alchemy ingredients. Sounds rather nice, if you ask me. Oh. And several pairs of pants. I'm going to check these because for some reason these strike me as... they may just be Ashlander pants, but it kind of struck me as something out of the Blood Moon DLC. I was like, no, I'm looking at those. Should be keeping them. You? I'm just gonna beat the crap out of you. Oh, I was expecting to get more use out of those potions. Jesus, did not get a looping sound effect from the floating barrel. Oh, there's actually stuff in this floating barrel. So it's just wick wheat and breakbacks and fish or something. Swim quickly. No. With thievery. But I think. Okay. Sluggish, that thing doesn't sound happy. Wrong thing. We'll be going out for 3 minutes. Oh my gosh, what? Oh my gosh, it's an electric one. Okay. We just have to kill this one because it's interesting. Those are moments. Fatigue. Oh, electric slaughterfish. Yeah, we made it to electric avenue, I guess. Certainly won't at this rate. Which one of you creatures can kill me this time? Where's that dagger? Come here. I want to do a magic card. Right. Symbol, but sorry, Crab, but I want something to stab. Thank you. What is this cave? Let us look at this cave, shall we? Ibar Dad. Well, that'll just have to wait for next time, won't it? Because it's over an hour. So, we're gonna cut it here. So, until next time, Lord willing, I'll see you then.